Hello. This is where webcam is. Hello, I was looking at OBS. Hello, and welcome to Spirit Island Saturdays, where we play Spirit Island on Saturday. Whoa! Handelabra believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against those goals are not welcome and will not be tolerated. You can follow us at Handelabra Games on Twitch and Handelabra on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can follow me personally at Logic Dolphin on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Discord, pretty much any avenue. Seamus, where can they find you?
Discord?
Discord. Just Discord.
That's pretty much it.
He only exists on Discord.
I've been purposely cutting myself off from most social media because it's a blight on humanity.
It is, indeed, especially these days.
Yep.
Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth, One Deck Dungeon, Anne's End, and Spirit Island are all available on Steam, iOS, and Android devices, and One Deck Dungeon is also available on Switch. And you can find more information on those games at Handelabra.com. You'll notice that we are missing John today. That's because he has some silly squash tournament thing. I'm gonna rearrange windows here. We'll see when the game starts where exactly I need to move things around, but I know the bottom part of the screen needs to be shown for
Hello, non-auntie.
For adversary, scenario information, all that jazz. Hello, non-antagonistic.
Thank you, Dolphin. My words were not working around that name.
So it's a difficult word to say.
I usually don't have a problem with words, but
I've been forewarned that Seamus's head is a bit cloudy or something.
Yeah, you saw last week I was a complete mess. Even yesterday on my own show, it was, my brain's not working 100% at the moment.
That's totally okay. I will work your brain for you, and we don't have John in the way to make this worse.
I was hoping you'd have John to counterbalance me.
Non-antagonistic is one of the longest words in the English language that is also a valid Twitch handle. Interesting. So you're saying logic is not long enough? No, it isn't long enough. Alright, let us play. We're doing England 4, and I randomly chose River. Seamus perhaps intentionally chose Lightning.
I wanted something simple.
Something simple. Alright, 2 low complexity spirits against England 4 with all the high immigrations the entire game. Let's go.
We're starting to fans. That's actually good for us.
That was their first mistake. Alright, let me get out of this. Obviously, I'm covering Lightning right now. Or not Lightning, River. I can just put myself way up here, though. I am Spirit number 4. Seamus is Spirit number 2. You can see when I hover over Discord, it pulls up Seamus's name. I don't know how to turn that off. I'll just have to live with that. I'll situate him a little bit there, but we should be good now. We're kind of closer to our spirits horizontally, not vertically. Well, we're close vertically, but yeah. All right, so C2 is probably a hot mess. D7 could be evacuated. The Dahan in there could be evacuated. I could push things out of D4. I presume you're doing things in C6. So yeah, it's a pretty seems a straightforward thing. So I presume I'm growing into D1 and bountying those Dahan out from D7 unless we just want them to perish for no reason. Because I don't think I can really save them. I mean, I could wash away the town and explore, but there'll still be a city. That'll be 3 damage. Kills the Dahan. Yeah, I think I just accept that blight. I don't really like doing set openings for each spirit, but with River, I always like do the exact same thing. Uh,
Yeah, there's usually a one or two, not often two, good strategies for your first turn with most spirits.
yeah.
Uh,
I just don't really like the whole mentality of, well, turn one, I always do bottom growth 2, and I always play this card, and I always reclaim on turn 2. I don't know. I like being able to reason out what is correct for the current situation. That said,
yeah.
with River, I kind of always do the same thing anyway.
It's not as bad as the Game of Thrones board game. That was absolutely awful. You had each of the houses had an optimal first turn. That if you didn't do your optimal first turn, but everybody else did, you had instantly lost. If only
Oof.
one person done it, then that person was going to win. It was really bad like that.
I'm gonna give you energy.
Ooh, awesome.
That should help with your next turn.
Yes, it will.
Horse Radish Road says one of his favorite things about Spirit Island is how flexible you can be with choices. Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Choices are very important in this game, but you're also not like railroaded into always picking cast down every game you play. Do you have powers? Oh, I see. There you go. Alrighty. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I realized as soon as I said it, I needed to be. I did not mean to assume genders. I apologize. It's a force of habit thing that I'm trying to correct as I go.
I'm actually trying to get into the habit of referring to anybody as they, them, unless they tell me otherwise.
Yeah, I generally try to do that too. I just screwed up. All right, they exploded. They exploded. They exploded. They exploded those wetlands. Problem with England is they're gonna build no matter what. So am I gonna prevent a blight in D4 or otherwise do I don't know what?
Very likely you will have Lightning's Boon next turn.
That's good. I'm not sure how much it will help. I can actually kill the city in D1 next turn with Flash Floods plus Innate. And then I could push the things away. Or do something else instead, I don't know. Probably... I mean, the temptation is always to grow into wetlands with River, because it's easy to get that sacred site there, but...
Yep.
You're lightning and you're very good at taking care of things, and my sacred sites don't have good visibility to like D6 or C3 if I did that approach. So maybe the correct option next turn is to grow into D4 and do a sacred site there. Like get that sacred site visibility of my inner lands. Unless you feel that you need me in your land a little more.
No, I don't. I'm just thinking, are you going to be able to defend it though?
Oh, I have massive flooding. I can just push the guy away.
Right.
And you can go... I don't really want to... Well, I guess there is a disease in D2. Yeah, it's gonna be my London, but that's fine. Alright, so I do my usual trick. And now I reclaim one. Oh ho 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 ho. Yeah, so we have these icons, remember, so we can mark things that we have planned, like D1 I have, well, that's not the right one. D1 I have taken care of.
Oh yeah, that I have taken care of.
And then this is just gonna be, I guess the icon here is this. It's gonna blight. This I'm not 100% on yet, but I'm pretty sure I have enough actions to do things. So yeah, that seems like our boards are pretty good. I will play my cards. Do I want myself to have energy, or do I want yourself to have energy?
I will always appreciate energy.
Well, I could also get the Dahan out from D5 and like couple it with D2 so we don't get the Jeff Dugan event screwing us up. I'm being boonded anyway, so I can actually, yeah, I can prevent that Dawn from being converted this very turn. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that then. You want energy, but I also want energy, so...
Perfectly fine.
Everyone wants the energy. Was that the go live notification I heard? Yes, it is. We are now officially live. Yay! Alright, so flash floods here. I guess there's a chance that anything with Strife has -1 health and that kills the city.
Or you could just do the massive flooding in the fast phase and
Oh yeah, I could just do it in fast phase, but it's gonna build anyway, so I could wait until the slow phase.
well, no, if you. But, oh wait, massive flooding only hit.
It will kill the city, yeah, but it's building because of England.
Oh, England. Yes, sorry. I entirely forgot we were beating up England. Damn it. That is not sorted.
Oh, you thought you were preventing the build, but you're not. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you can boon me next turn... Well, I can't reach there, actually, even with fast movement, so... You can just kill the town in the fast phase, being lightning and all. Yes, I have Wash Away and Massive Flooding. Massive Flooding for D1, I'm gonna wait on. Wash Away, also I'm waiting on for D3, because it's gonna build anyway. So that makes this actually a, or not that, wrong icon. It's now this, because it's, and it's actually interesting, my screen, because there's a beast hiding behind it, but makes it looks like the check mark has like a, has a little orange swirl around it, like it's a special check mark. It's like very perfectly set up. I'm gonna actually screenshot this because it's funny. The aspects are not in the game yet because that comes with Branch and Claw, which is not...
No, that comes with Jagged Earth.
Or, sorry, Jagged Earth. I always confuse the two.
Jagged Earth? Sorry, Branch and Claw, little expansion. Jagged Earth doubled the number of spirits.
Alright, I'm gonna be done. But yeah, it'll be fun to play the spirits differently for sure. I have the aspects locally and physically, but I don't play the physical game that much.
Use Little Rain. Each board to fill the top minor path.
Light to Sands is pretty bad.
Yes.
Because it's either gonna be like the Ravage will then be a cascade, or it destroys one of our presents.
So we have 4 water between us.
Yeah, but not enough energy. So if I forget Boon of Vigor, then we, you know, hit it.
Yeah. I don't like asking to do that, but I think we need to.
Yeah. I mean, you could forget Raging Storm, but that would be not enough, right?
I can't forget Raging Storm. You can't forget cards in play. You can only forget them from your hand, or you'll just got up.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Because if we can, I will happily lose Raging
I am pretty
Storm.
sure you can, because there's this thought. I distinctly remember that if you forget it, you lose the +1 from it being in play, but you gain 4 by forgetting it, so it's really a +3 overall.
Oh, you can.
And then if I just pay 1 energy, that's...
Yep.
Yeah, so now your your energy situation is a bit different. Hello, Time Roller. Hope you're doing well.
Yes, I am. So I get to add this to here, which is nice because that's more energy.
Colonel Grimm points out most of the aspects are in promo pack 2 with a few in Jagged Earth. Fair point. Fair point. But what if, and bear with me on this, I did not remember that because they came together for me. Can you click on me, please?
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why it's a vote. I'm the only option here. Do I go up to 4 card plays? Or do I take extra energy? If I do 4 card plays, I'm in Reclaim Loop for the rest of my life. But I also would have my Hyper Innate every turn for the rest of my life. That seems pretty nice. To be clear, my Innate is level 1, the Super Innate is level 2, the Hyper Innate is level 3. Because John doesn't like it when I say Hyper Innate because he thinks that's the Ultra Innate. We all have different words for it. They'll be coming round the mountains when she comes. Alright, so... Massive Flooding pushes 3, right? Oh, but you're not doing anything. Yeah, so there's no comboing here. On your end, it's just I do my thing. I will have Hyper Innate, so D2 is totally fine. Yeah. And then wash away. Or yeah, so they're not building in D2. I could just, yeah, throw everything into D2 as long as there's not enough, or not too much. But looks scary for England, but we're gonna blow it up. Except I can't actually play all my cards right now, I guess is the problem. I can't play Flush Floods and Wash Away. Or no, I can. Or no, I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm only at 2 energy. So I need to find another card that has water on it. A free card with water or a card with sun and water is what I need. Those are not free cards with sun and water. Uh-oh. That's okay. I could always just push the 3 of the towns out when it comes to it.
You happen to have fire and air on those cards because I appear to have got the sun and water.
I have fire and air on these cards. Oh, we clicked them in the opposite order.
You will have Lightning Spoon again.
Okay. Well, Poisoned Dew doesn't do anything in this, as it so turns out. They are ravaging in wetlands. I feel like I'm just gonna click the free card because I could like play Spiron and you can play Gift of Constancy, but I guess if I have you play Gift of Constancy, then you give me 2 energy. But actually, like... Because you're reclaiming anyway, right?
Yes. I am into the reclaiming group of part of the game.
Welcome to our very exciting Spirit Island Saturdays, where we are both in reclaim loops for the rest of the stream. Yeah, so, like, Gifted Constancy exists purely to give me 2 energy, but if I have you play it, you gain an energy. You give me an energy. It's win-win. The alternative is I play Swarming Wasps, but... I mean, you know, stonks and all that, but...
Oh, sorry. Like I said, my brain is not firing on all cylinders. There's an option there to allow me to play an extra card.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it. It will help us get out of the reclaim loop a bit faster as well, because Gift of Constancy will allow reclaims.
Yeah, actually, if I reclaim one, or yeah, if you have me, reclaim 1 power card instead of discarding it. I have my innate reclaim 1, so next turn I can actually just gain a power card and place a presence. Gets me +1 energy per turn, which doubles my innate growth. Well, in a reclaim loop is only 50% more. England noises intensify. I guess I could put check marks on these lands. They're not doing anything. I have not done anything about these lands, but presumably, like... Presumably I just push them away. I guess. I'm also giving you Boon of Vigor. Wow, you're gonna be rich in energy, dude.
I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Major lightning next turn?
Probably
I should...
a little early for that.
Hey, look, it's an order of operations thing. I give you Spur on, you play Gift of Constancy, and then I give you Boon of Vigor. Now you have 4 energy instead of 3. Whoa! 6 + 3 on lightning is hilarious.
It means I don't have to worry so much about taking cheap cards.
Yeah, lightning already forgot the 3 energy Raging Storm, so it's really funny.
Oh yeah, I was just lightning.
There's actually a chance that D2 will blight by the event because of, like, in a land with 2 Dahan and 2 buildings, each Dahan deals 2 damage, or each Dahan destroys a building or something. I don't know. In which case D2, actually, if that does come up, we want more Dahan in D2, don't we?
Probably.
I think that event card also kills cities? Or is it just towns? And here's where I go to the Spirit Island catalog. With a K. The problem is I can't search for the event cards because it searches by name, I think, or something. And I don't know what the effect is called. No, in the fear cards. Yeah, on each board, choose a land with at least 2 Dahan and at least 2 buildings. Each Dahan destroys a building. It's reckless offensive. So I think I do River's Bounding Fast here. I can't put them into mountains anyway, so I can't really do anything with that Ravage anyway. So I will just... And there's already 5 buildings in there, so I'm just gonna...
Wait, hold on a second. Dolphin.
What's up?
If you kill the town in D7 and then push the guy out of D8, you can run build there.
That is correct. guess, does that put D2 at risk? It's escalation, but they're not building there, so it's... Unless they explore jungle or coastal, in which case they might build before. But if I get wounded again next turn, I'm probably fine. Maybe, depending on what powers I find.
If it is a problem, I'm on D5 to be able to, you know, remove some problems.
Okay. Oh, no, wait, it doesn't stop the build because they're building in D7. The high immigration build happens.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
Yeah, so it's gonna... There will always be 2 things in there unless we can kill the city, which I can't.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's fine. In which case I go back to my original thought of maybe we get the event that makes Dahan kill buildings, and then D2 is hilarious. And then in that case, I think I just hold off on massive flooding and wash away for slow phase.
Okay.
The event says, nope. Add an explorer to a land without invaders or Dahan. So my board is gonna be D6. Oh, we could just hit choose for me. I don't think it will matter.
I'm going to put that in the jungle, just in the offhand chance that...
Oh no, actually D3 also counts. Beasts destroy explorer. Oh yeah, so C4 was correct because it's going to die immediately. And D3 is also correct because it's going to die immediately.
Well, that was useful.
And again, I will wait on massive flooding and wash away until the slow phase. Nothing has changed, except...
What are these slow powers?
Invaders do not explore into lands with at least 2 Dahan.
Okay.
The 1 Ravage. So far... Oh no, yeah, we did have a fear card. We've only gotten 1 fear this game, but that's incorrect. We got 1 fear card and we have 1 fear. It was a coastal explorer. Interesting.
Okay, I only put 2 pieces on the board. That's not bad.
Yeah. The Dahan on the coast stopped a lot of that, but England's gonna build anyway. So, and the annoying thing is that they are building wetlands and then coastal, so D1 is gonna have a city in it. And also D3 as well. That's rude. Just trying to think where I want to push the things. Just group them into D7 and make that be the next hyper massive flooding. Except my priority is probably going to be D1 or D3, but I guess I could throw one into, like, throw things into D1 and do the hyper massive flooding in 2 turns in there. Probably okay. The problem is I have to kind of be fast at a certain time. Okay, I want... What's gonna be the most important thing? Because what I need is, if my goal is to have Hyper Innate next turn, I'm not guaranteed it unless, again, I find a power that grants me the right elements. Because I would need Wash Away for the Earth, but I also need Sun cards. Like, but I always need to reclaim 2 Sun cards, I'm pretty sure. So I'm basically taking River's Bounty and Boon of Vigor with my reclaims anyway, so... I basically need to find, I guess not necessarily. I could find a power that has water and earth, and then I take the sun and water, or I find a card that has sun and water, in which case I take the other. And I found none of these things. Oh my gosh. I found a card that has sun and earth, but it doesn't have water. That's rude.
Hey, all my cards have fire on them.
Most of my cards have fire on them. I do have growth through sacrifice.
Sorry?
I do have growth through sacrifice, so I could potentially force a growth on someone. Wasn't really my plan, though. But I'm not hitting, I'm absolutely not hitting Hyper Innate this turn because of bad draws again. Let's see, Ravages. That's taken care of, that's taken care of. What are you doing with between C3 and C7?
C3 and C7. C3, I will kill a town. C7 is probably going to die. I will kill a town in there and push the Dahan out so that they don't die.
Okay.
The one thing I am considering is where to put the Rights to Lands Rejection.
Putting it in a coastal wetland would actually be really powerful. That stops 2 builds, right? Invaders do not build?
Yes.
Yeah, so it stops both builds. And the only one that would really work for that is D1.
Grand. D1 is fine with me.
Unless I were to use Promises of Protection. So, like, I could do Promises of Protection in C7. What it does is that Dahan have +2 health. But if you can only get a town out of there, it's still gonna kill 1 Dahan. It'd be nice if we could have, like, the city killed in the Ravage. But that seems difficult.
No, I can use Harbinger the Lightning and push a... Wait, nope, there's no Dahan there to be able to push in.
Well, if you push... I also gather... Yeah, if you push Dahan out from C1 into C6 or C5... Well, I guess you would want the Fears of C6. Then I can gather those 2 into C7.
Grand.
That would work fine. Okay. So that's at least reasonable. Take energy, thank you. Now I need a water card. Do you need any more energy?
Yes.
I mean...
I am lightning, I always appreciate more energy.
Yeah, I know. Pushing is probably more important, though, so I'm gonna do Wash Away. Because there are a number of Ravages on the coast that we need to deal with somehow. D2, I will need Boon next turn if you can manage it. Because if I do that with Hyper Innate, D2 is not a problem at all. Actually, I guess... could just kill the city still. Because even though I'm not doing 2 damage to all, I can still do flash floods to take care of that. But maybe I could just kill the town in D1 and then, since that's not building, that ravage is sort of taken care of. I'll do this thing now.
Oh. Right, I didn't realize I'm out of fast pass.
Oh.
Do you want me to kill the town in C3 or C7?
Well, C3, that's not blading pending the event. C7 is always blading.
Yep.
And
okay,
with the +4 health, it's not actually killing any more Dahan.
Okay.
It's killing the 1, but not more than the 1 that was expected, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this town. I'll figure out D2 next turn. On an inland land on each board, replace things. But invaders do not ravage and lands will stray for blight, and each player may push a explorer town from a land with Dahan.
Okay.
Cool. Alright, so inland replacements, which... I mean, that doesn't affect the build at all. Does it affect... It could potentially put a city in C8, but...
Yeah, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to replace the town in C7 and then push it out.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because it can't... There's not really enough resources there. I'm gonna not do it in D7. There is only 1 disease on the board, and it's not a relevant disease, so it's fun and exciting. I guess, well... Like, I could push a town out of D2, but, like... Either I kill everything in D2 fast, or I don't kill everything in D2 fast, and all the Dahan die, which isn't helpful either. Unless I do promises of protection in there, I guess, but that would still be a lot of deaths. So I think I'll just push this Explorer out, and then I don't have to worry about the Ravage next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I guess D3 is also a problem. Welp.
Yay, first
Powerful
city kill.
Dahan.
Oh, I feel like I'll start doing something about C2.
Oh, that is, yeah, they're right. Escalation. There's 2 cities in there. Oh, but that's still fine because I can flash floods to ping to the 2 cities and then Hibernate kills both. Okay, that's fine. Assuming I have Lightning's Boon next turn, which is still my...
You should be able to.
Okay.
I need to kill something in there at least.
C3 is annoying because it's going to build and then Ravage, unless we can somehow prevent that build, which is difficult.
Isn't likely.
Yeah. I guess that could just be promises of protection again, but I don't think...
No, Lights of Land's Rejection can do it.
Oh, true. True. In that case, then... I could push that town out for you, or you can destroy it yourself unless your hands are...
I
Full.
already used my slow power to kill a town in C2 to stop it being a London. Next turn.
And then what becomes the next London?
That's all on my board. The one on your board is D2.
Well, you said you're gonna stop the C2 London, but the thing is, what's the other London you would have? C1 or C6? Like, if you... Or are you just saying you're gonna cut it down? It's not gonna be, like, not London.
I am cutting it before it becomes a problem.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood you. I thought you said you were not gonna make it, like, you're turning off its London state, but that's not what you meant. Okay, so... And we can't really stop that ravage, right, in C2?
C2, no. I think I'm going to reach for major powers next turn. Which means Gift of Constancy is going away.
Right. So with D3, if I do Promises of Protection, I don't get Hibernate though. That's... dang it. I need 4 waters and they don't have 4 waters. Well, I do have 4 waters, but I can't play Promises of Protection with 4 waters. Without 4... You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I need 4 waters. I have 4 card plays. They all need to be water, and Promises doesn't have water. So D3 is probably just blighting then. I can push everything out of D4 so that it doesn't build a city next turn. It will still build. Will it still build? Well, if I wipe D2 and I somehow get rid of the towns in D4 and D3, and then C3, I guess I still have to deal with C3, right? Because you said your thing's going into C2?
Yeah. Actually... If I was to do C... Actually, yes, doing C3 now was better. Because that prevents a build and a ravage.
It will still build because of England, though, right?
No, it won't, because of Rights Fund's rejection.
Duh. we talked about this.
Yep.
But why male models? Dude, we literally just talked about this a second ago. Is it safe to push things in C4?
Into C4. At the moment, yes.
Because everything is adjacent to 2, and that's not doing anything. So yeah, I'm gonna vacate these peeps into C4. If I put 3 Dahan in D3, and I eliminate... Yeah, if I eliminate these... Push you there, and then I do this. 2 Dahan... No, 1 Dahan dies, but the surviving 2 kill the city, and that's fine.
Yay.
C4 still builds, though. Well, if you can somehow kill a town in C4, but also give me Lightning Spoon, which is still important to this plan. I'm taking Minor still.
Yes, I will take that Indomitable Claim, thank you.
Defend 5?
Defend 20.
No, I'm looking at my own stuff. Yeah, Indomitable Claim is good. Yep, I agree. That solves some problems. So I have Gift of Power, which of course is your favorite card ever, and it gives me water and earth. I also have Sap the Strength. I guess I can't play Sap the Strength though, but I could play Gift of Power instead of Wash Away. I can't play Sap the Strength because it doesn't give Sun or Earth, and I need to play both of those. So, yeah, I will take Gift of Power then. And it has to be 3 cards that have Sun Water on it.
Can I... Oh, okay, so I can't get Spell on it, and you need Lightning Spoon, don't you?
Yeah, I need Boon for D2. Unfortunately, you're out of place.
Yep. I guess Shadow Homestead doesn't get played.
But now the problem is C2 is going to lose the game. Because they have the Sands build and then they have the escalation in there.
Can you shove any Dahan in there?
I'm not in C2, so I can't River's Bounty in there. I could with Promises of Protection, but that has the same issues as it had before. Well, okay, so if you can't do Boon, then don't bother. What if you, what if you did Claim into D2? I know, like, C2, like, stops a cascade. If you Claim in D2, that's 3, 6, 8, 12, 14, 15. That defends the Ravage for me so that I don't need Lightning Spoon, and then you can do Shatter Homesteads in C2 instead. And in that plan, I don't need to actually hit my Hyper Innate, so I can do Promises of Protection somewhere if wanted. I guess actually another thought. This still hits my Hyper Innate. If I Wash Away in C2, then that stops the England problem there. I think it's... No, yeah, that does work. And that stops both Ravages, right? 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, so if you do Claim into C2, and you play Lightning Spoon instead of Shatter Homesteads, and I take care of D2, I could Wash Away 3 towns out of C2, and then that's not a problem. Well, it still blights. Oh, it doesn't blight because you're defending it, but the England defeat is not the problem. Right? Do you understand?
No, I'm just going to do what you tell me to do.
I think this works.
Often, I'm going to need you to challenge your inner John and just tell me what to do.
Well, I don't want to be the boss here that controls everything, but with Flash Floods and Massive Flooding, D2 is taken care of. D3 is a blight, but the city will be destroyed anyway.
Well, I am Indomitable Flame into here.
Mm-hmm.
I am White Sun Projection into there. And Lightning Spooning you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then Ceylon is a blight, but that's okay. I guess that means the island's blighting. That's fun.
Yeah, it was. I was pretty sure it was blighting this turn, whatever we did.
Yeah, but we're not getting the cascade in C2, which is good. So this should work then. Because I'm only using 2 slow powers fasts, which is the correct amount.
Yeah, before I entirely forget what I'm doing.
Yep, and then...
And I want 4 card, please.
Alright, so... do we want C2 to still be London? Or do we want C5 to be London or C4 to be London? I don't think we want anything to have more than 4 buildings in it.
No, we don't. Keeping that under control is kind of useful. So, can you shove those 2 guys from C3 into C2? You weren't going to be able to do that.
No, I'm doing C2 right now. Just pushing out of C2.
All right. If you're pushing out, push them into C. Split them between C1 and C4.
I can push 3 though, so do you want me to push an extra town somewhere?
Let's go with C4 because that's the one we've got easiest visibility to.
Okay. Hopefully we didn't lose.
Good.
We have 1 moon.
Okay. We have the energy to do this.
Oh yeah, we do. And we're also getting... Are we getting? You're not in Lands with Dahan. You're not getting an energy refund. I get an energy refund. I could probably discard Gift of Power and just reclaim all next turn or something.
Okay.
Or I could reclaim 1, but I want my Hyper Innate, and these cards are not Hyper Innate. We're getting Disease and Land with Dahan on half the boards.
The 1 board.
Which doesn't affect mountains, doesn't affect sands, so it's all pretty useless. We don't want it in D3 is the problem. And C would actually, there's no Dahan and buildings together, so C would be perfect for that one. Yeah, so do you want to yeah. I can discard Gift of Power. And so we need 5 more.
You put in 1, I'll put in 4.
Sure. Beasts to land with buildings. Yeah, I think just putting it in where London is the best play. And I think if we put the disease in D3, then the city doesn't die in the Ravage, because there won't be enough Dahan.
So I'm going to suggest C7.
C7 doesn't have any buildings. But board C doesn't have buildings and Dahan together. So if we vote for board C, then this fizzles. If we vote for board D, then it goes into D3, which
we don't want.
We don't want, so.
Okay.
A vote for Fizzle. Fizzle's fun.
We have 2 fear cards.
Push Dahan from a land with invaders or gather Dahan into a land with invaders.
Okay.
So we could, yeah, put Dahan into C2.
Yep.
Because that's defended and there's no other place where it would matter for the Ravage.
That's another city dead. Defend
Defend
2
2.
land.
Yay, we're not blighting! I mean, we are getting 1 blight, but we're not blighting D3 now. Yay!
Yeah. Yay, Terra level 2!
Unfortunately, I don't think we're not helping, or we're not. I don't think we can deal with B7 effectively, or D7, not B. D. It does look like a terrible Sands.
Yep.
Claim does help us survive problems. Well, the problem is that we have this problem, and we have this problem, and we have this problem. So
You should get the other 2 problems. I'm not even looking at the board, I'm just assuming there's another 2 problems. Yeah, you see, we've also got this problem.
I mean, that's not an immediate problem. So Ravage is the first consideration, then the England rule, which that's not going to lose us the game next turn.
No, but it's still a problem.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I'm just doing my inner John of like, what do you mean that's a problem? That's not a problem. There's 5 buildings in there. Yeah, so I don't really foresee being able to stop D7, because I believe like claiming to C2 is the best play for next turn for you. Because it stops the Cascade and there's Dahan in there. C6 is a problem when I don't know that we have enough resources to mitigate it. And then D7, I can't deal with it quickly enough. Unless I reclaim and I take a major, that just solves it, but... I mean, I will have 7 energy next turn. But it would be a major turn, and I could lose Promises or Spur On. Well, Spur On's really helpful for you, though, is the thing. So yeah, where am I bountying? I could put Dahan into D4, except... Well, I guess I could, because if I don't do anything, the Dahan do kill the things, and that's fine. Let's take a major. I am just not finding any card that has sun and water on it. Who beep booped me?
Oh, that's
my friend beep booped
really
me.
tempting.
Meet you. Paralyzing Fright, though, actually does deal with D7. To be fair.
It does. I'm just looking at my options here, and how much do we want to see the Adam blighted?
I mean, it's gonna happen. I mean,
Yeah.
unless... I mean, if I play Paralyzing Fright and I play Spur On, are you able to hit your city destruction threshold? I don't think so. Oh, no, you have 4 plays. You can play
Yep.
Indomitable Claim and then the 4 cards that give you enough elements, right? Oh, you need
Yep.
another fire. Oh, no, you do. You have it. If you play your hand, you would. Plus whatever card you're looking at right now.
I'm not going to take the blight card. I'm going to take the remove blight card.
Oh, I see. You were talking about there's a card that adds blight. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was. Scour the land. Destroy 3 towns and all explorers. Then out of blight.
Obviously, this works really well with Hyper Innate, but I don't think we're doing that. I think I do this. I can actually hit the threshold on that. That's weird. So I'm playing Spur On. Am I ditching Promises? I'm gonna ditch Promises. It doesn't, like, prevent Dahan destruction. It makes them more resilient, but it doesn't mean that they don't die, especially against England. So if I just want the threshold on Paralyzing Fright, I play these cards. And actually that's totally okay, because then I can not reclaim next turn and be able to get my Hyper Innate and 5 card plays. Oh, snap. That seems really powerful.
Do you want Lightning Spoon this turn?
If you can afford to... Well, actually, you have to play it if you want City Destruction. I don't know if City Destruction even helps this turn, no. I don't know if it stops C6, if you have enough actions for that.
It's torn. So I want to play that.
Actually, if I have Boon, I can push things out of C6, and if you destroy the city, then... Yeah, C6 doesn't ravage and we don't blight this turn. But, oh, do you not have enough cards? Oh, but no, wait, no, I have Spur On. I can have you play another card. And if that card is Lightning Spoon, then we can stop the C6 ravage.
Okay.
This looks fun. I will give us another fear card. Yay! Alright. Go. Do. That sounded rude. Go. Do.
More.
My innate is just push one thing. That's not helpful. Alright, so let's just push everyone into that wetlands, because it's not doing anything right now.
Oh, there's no... Ah, damn it.
What's wrong?
There's no Dahan in C3 anymore. 1 second.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that.
Can I push 2 of them out of D4?
Oh yeah, I still have to deal with that land, don't I? Remember I said that we weren't blighting? I guess theoretically we weren't. Yeah, you can push them out. Because I'm gonna push the town out. So you're trying to stop C3 from building, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That stops 2 builds.
Okay, that land's protected, so that's check mark, that's check mark. We're done with that one.
Oops. Ooh, I just realized something. If I then do that there...
Yep.
That's sorted.
That was my plan. Thank you for following my plan, James.
Yay! I did not utterly ruin everything.
Yeah, I was gonna wash away the stuff. That's why I needed Lightning Spoon.
So I still have a Shatter Homesteads left to destroy one town and get us another fear card.
It doesn't give us another fear card, though, does it?
Yes, it does. It does 2 fear and 1 fear for killing a town.
It gives 1 fear. And 1 fear for destroying the town.
Oh, sorry, yeah. What did I think it was 2 fear? Silly me. So do you want to destroy the town in C7 or D5? Or D8?
D8's not blighted, so it's quote-unquote okay.
I'm going to do this C7 first.
In a single land with the most invaders. That's just D7. This card doesn't scale, that's cool. Push a thing to each adjacent land.
Okay. Ah, right. You're just getting to do it on your own.
Yeah, it's me. So this changes the London situation here.
Yep, but we are getting some extra fear, so we are going to have a 3rd fear card.
That's good.
Thanks to beasties.
This is gonna make D1 build. Well, actually, not. D1 was always building, so I don't want to put the. I don't want to put a town in D1.
There's an explorer there to go into D1.
Yeah. So yeah, Explorer goes there. That's just gonna happen. So town in D6 is fine.
You have 1 more explorer.
I have 2 explorers.
Oh, you have 2 explorers, then 1 each into D5 and D8.
Unless I want to lower the London risk in D7, because they will have the high immigration build plus the.
That's fair, and it's not like doing that is going to stop them building a city. Yeah, so lob out the towns.
D8 was just gonna blight, I guess, so I'm gonna put 1 in D8. Do I want to put the town there? Or is it okay for it to be 3? Or no, wait, they're... Hold on. My paralyzing fright, skip all actions. No, that doesn't stop the escalation. 2, 3, 4...
Yes, it does. Escalation is still a build.
Oh, sure, it is build. True. I'll push an explorer then.
That's useful.
And then this is moves to an adjacent land if not. So join your friend. And push 2 Dawn from a land with Blight to a land without Blight. Oh, that gets out of C2. Whoops. Oh no, C7 was also valid. Okay, good then. My bad, didn't see it.
That's okay. One of us did, so.
-1 health per invader. Or per strife. Cool.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, I don't have any damage, so I can't do anything with the -1, and neither can you. So
I did. I pushed into C2 on the
yeah,
city
and that will kill the city. Cool.
and the town.
Yeah.
The ravage. Um,
I'm gonna put it on the city in C4. It does have many buildings in there now.
ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't lose in C4 at least, but we do need to deal with that next turn.
That's a lot of explorers cleared from the board.
If only that did something. Ah, this deals with C4. Good.
D4. Where do you want me to push them to?
Mm-hmm. Not mountains. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Sands isn't gonna do anything for a while. Well,
Yeah.
well, now we made C2 a problem. Oh no, never mind. No, I'm lying. Because we're killing 2 buildings in there. Okay, so... Okay. I think I'll just make D5 easier to manage. Because a city and a blight land is hard. Oh, that did almost... Well, no, we didn't lose, but that was bad.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, the blight is gone. Right. I could have put a second strife on that city, and it would have had the -1. Oh, well.
Yeah. Oh, well, just kill 2 towns.
The island is still not blighted.
I'm not sure how.
Thank you for the raid, peasant.
Hey, peasant, how are you?
Oh, wait, that's not a command here. Uh-oh. Well, I have a choice here. Wow. It's gonna be a city in D4 or a town in D7. It's like equivalent. I don't know what my plan is for D3 or D whatever D8. I don't know what those numbers are. It can go in the land with beasts. Oh right, yeah, because it skips it. Never mind. Yeah, it skips it because of our thing. Yeah, that's the correct play. Uh-huh. That was what we said 5 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I shall finally give you your gift of power that you've always wanted.
Woohoo! You'd be monsters.
Alright, so I don't have to reclaim. I can get to 5 card plays. Yep, so I will take another power, and it will be minor. And maybe free. Uncanny melting, eh? Quicken the earth's struggles, eh? That doesn't work this turn.
Dolphin,
What's up?
have you lost presence yet this game?
Nope.
So I kind of don't need to blazing renewal.
That would help with targeting if I had, but nope. I almost lost the presence a turn ago, or 2 turns ago or something, but that land accidentally got defended. Thank you for the Prime sub, CSLA Brat, Slab Rat, CS Lab Rat. Oh, I guess, yeah, Computer Science Lab Rat, maybe. Or just something else altogether. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. I don't randomly have 3 plants, do I? I do randomly have 3 plants. That's nifty. If I do Renewing Rain plus Gift of Power, I hit my Hyper Innate. Also gives me another Earth, but I probably want the Sun Water more because of how difficult it's been to find Sun Water cards this game. Plus Uncanny Melting is just classic River, right? It removes Blight. Blight removal's good. Sure. I do not have energy otherwise, so it has to be Gift of Power. And this is presence at range 2, so I can finally join this guy in C8 that's been lonely this entire game. I guess I theoretically could have picked a card that didn't have elements because I was hitting all my thresholds today, but it's fine. And good, I have Lightning Spoon, so I think that means Last Floods D8, kill everything D8. I don't actually have Town Push. Can you do D5, or is your efforts stretched?
D5. No, D5 is fine.
Okay. Yeah, so then that means that's good. And then, yeah, if you take care of like C5 or C7 and D5, then we don't have Blight this turn.
Means they don't get to kill the city, but...
Although I guess, do we lose in C2?
No, C2 will not be building.
Oh, okay. Also, there's no more escalation, so never mind. That's fine then. I'm not giving you any more card plays, so that's your boon. Wetlands, blight removal. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do the fear card if I'm doing anything of these. I guess I could take energy and that helps with the event that needs energy. But also there could be one fear off of the event card and we get another fear card. Yeah, I'm gonna just... Which blight do you want me to remove? C2 probably, or D7? D2's already not doing anything.
D7, I'd say.
Okay. We got another blight back, yay! Towns do +1 damage. Oh no! Except there are no towns in the lands. Add Dahan to a jungler or wetland with Dahan. Jungles are more important right now, I guess. Fear card, fear card. Remove from a land with presence.
I believe at the moment C2 is a bad space. So let's remove town from there.
Oh man, it'd be nice if... Fortunately, the two guys in D6 are making D4 build. If I could have removed D3 and stopped D4 build. Oh, and also just C4's very existence also makes D4 build. C4 into D4. Words. C and D are both letters that are very similar to say. Actually, B, C, and D all sound the exact same. Well, B and D even more so, but you know what I mean.
Let's use the phonetic alphabet. Bravo, Charlie, Delta.
I will remove from Charlie Ocho. Because, like, it's an inland town that's isolated, and...
Yep.
Get rid of it, and it can't really seem... I guess they're building C6, but, like... I'm just gonna get rid of the isolated town. You always feel like you're in trouble if people start using the phonetic alphabet. I don't know the phonetic alphabet. I just know Bravo and Charlie and Delta. Because we literally just established that. Mountains, jungles, really. Not very colorful right now. Does pose a slight problem here. They're gonna build mountains and then ravage mountains. Or no, I'm misreading this. They're building mountains, ravaging jungles. Next turn is jungle build, jungle ravage. Not next turn, but the subsequent turn. Jungle ravage. I have no plan for D6. I guess that could just be my major power. A paralyzing fright. I don't have energy for it though. That's awkward. Oh no, I have Reverse Bounty. I will have energy, and if I play only 0 energy cards. Which I would need an extra one. I'm gonna scoop up the singleton.
But what happens when you're up against France or Brandenburg, Prussia?
Even if we lose, it feels like a win. I think... How many card plays are you at? 4? But you can't, like, afford those cards, ever. Can you? No, you can.
Wait, what?
4, 7, 1 is 12. So if you take +3 energy, you get that. I'm giving you a power so you don't have to reclaim.
Woohoo! Is that going to be useful? No, they've all only got 1 blade. None of these are free.
Glad to see multiplayer added to Spirit Island. It is so fun to do this multiplayer. Although it's still, of course, in the public beta. But one of the things that you can see in this game is icons, check marks. They're gonna go away in a second. Now they're gone. Time passed. This is a land. 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 I just put random icons there. None of those mean anything. Okay, so reclaim. So if my plan is to paralyzing fright D6. Number one, is that helpful? And number two, like, paralyzing fright also could just stop 2 mountain builds. And we do have a blight to live with, I guess. But D2 is a problem. Actually, all the jungles are problems. Maybe I just give up on this plan. Alright, cool. Very exciting. Also, none of these are free.
Steve, matchmaking is you can either leave the game open and anyone can join, or you can make it a private game and you get a combination of 3 of the elements which you give to other people, and they use that as code to join the game.
Yeah, currently you will see the public games that are open that you can join, or you can do a private game and send your friends the friend code or the room code. I think there's also a quick play button that you can click on to just join any room or set up a room if there isn't one available or something. Yeah, so I don't have to fright now because I got Sky Stretches, which is fun. So it means I can do things.
I'm just looking at my stuff. I can protect 1 land, which is most likely C1.
C1 is very important indeed. Don't have any other powers.
I have nothing else going for us and can reclaim.
So what I'm seeing is yeah, you don't have Boon. If I Sky Stretches to do massive flooding fast, then D6 doesn't blight, but D2 does. If I Sky Stretches to make Wash Away fast, I push everything out of D2, and then D6 blights, but that's okay. But either way, C4 blights.
If you give me Sky Stretches, then Fire and Flood can protect C4 and D2, which just leaves D6 for you to deal with.
Well, in that case, I'm not dealing with it, but it can just blight. It'll just be 1 blight, and we have 1 to play with before the island blights.
So I'm getting that, and that.
Yeah, I'm okay with this being a blight. In that case, do I still like try to set up for Hyperinate, I guess is a thought. So if I play these cards right now, I get Hyperinate, but I don't need like Flash Floods this turn. So I could like remove another Sands Wetlands Blight, which doesn't really help this turn, but
Hey, having more Blight in the Blight pool is always better.
maybe one more play. I'm kind of trying to avoid playing too many Sun cards. If I do Gift of Power, the problem is I'm still a bit energy starved. I would basically have to reclaim sky stretches for next turn to hit my hibernate, which is fine. But yeah, then next turn I could do probably like the thought I had at first, so that's okay. The problem, I guess, is that all these mountains are going to be terrible next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stop the mountains builds on my board because D7 has a million things. I think our goal is to kill cities and win the game. Not 100% how we can accomplish that, but I mean, the island's still healthy, so we're still in a good state.
Yeah.
You done playing cards?
Also, yes. I totally forgot to press the button.
All right, you go fast.
Yay.
Hey, you don't even have any air this turn. Wow. Lightning without air is something else. Yeah, it's no longer Lightning's Swift Strike, it's Lightning's Molasses Strike. Lightning's Lackadaisical Strike. That does nothing. Wow, it literally just... Oh, right, because push to jungle. Yeah, that does literally nothing. Push beasts to an adjacent land with no blight. It deals 1 damage there. During Ravage, defend 1 per Dahan. Well, that would have helped to know. The typical feared card, or event card, Trust Fall thing. Lightning's it'll get done when it gets done strike. Exactly. Lightning's I need to catch my breath strike. So yeah, push 1 beasts to a land with no blight to deal 1 damage.
You killed the guy in D8.
I could kill D8. I could actually like have it deal damage to the city in D1 and use hyper flooding there to kill everything, but it's not. There's nothing happening in D1.
There's nothing happening yet.
E6 actually is probably the best place for that.
Yep.
They're gonna build a new city though. Pending the event. Move things from coastal land.
So town down.
D2's dead. It's gonna remove Singleton from D3 for no real reason.
Okay, so the next fear card is Terror level 3.
Does that fear card say remove all cities from the board?
I hope so.
And that is now entirely disjoint from the previous turn. Great. Every land is a problem. But now I get all my slow powers. Yay. Ooh, Pact. Does Pact do anything? What can it do? Think of it as a target-rich environment. You don't have any push, right? No.
I do not. However, I do have Pact of the Joint Hunt, which I'm reckoning would be a good way to deal with D1.
If you want Pact there, I can get more Dahan in there. But I want to think first about a Ravage. If you do Voracious Growth in D6, I can kill everything in D6. If you hit the city, and don't remove the Blight.
D6, where else? Ah, yes. The undamaged city.
This one. This one. Yeah, we were probably hoping to remove a Blight, but...
I was looking at removing a blight, but killing a city is better.
Can I push... I can push... How many things are in there? There's... 2 cities, 2 towns. I can push 2 towns in there with Wash Away. Unfortunately, that doesn't stop the D5 or C3 Ravages because there's cities in there, of course. Uncanny Melting is just remove something, so that can go here. Yeah, I don't really know if a better place for River's Bounty, or for Pack, so I'll just get Dahan in there.
Actually, C7. Kill the city there.
With what?
Oh yeah, you have to have somebody in there.
With Pact, yeah, I'm not in there.
There you go.
Okay.
Woohoo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll move a town out of D5 so it's easier to just destroy the city, I guess. Or to defend it or something. Because it is blighted.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost a fear card by itself. Now for Gift of Power. I feel like, I mean, you're reclaiming anyway.
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna give it to myself.
Okay.
Because if I can find more free powers, I can play Paralyzing Fright next turn more easily.
Yep.
If I do double presence, I can play Paralyzing Fright and something else. Yeah, so I think I want it myself. Call of the Dahan Wares. Call to Isolation. Well, those aren't actually elements, is the problem. Call to Isolation is free. If I'm playing Paralyzing Fright, I don't have, like, water. I don't have, like, water. Defend 4 or invaders can be pushed out. Ooh, I can push a city out from D2. Not sure what that does, but I can push a city out from D2 before they ravage. And then they still blight, because of course they would. Oh yeah, and they're building D6 anyway. That's stupid. I cleared that land, but they're gonna build there and Ravage and Cascade anyway. That's stupid. I guess Confounding Mists D6 would be okay, but it's still stupid. Do I just take the defend card? I think I just take the defend card. I'm not sure if that was what I was hoping to see, though. I can Paralyzing Fright D2, and I can Confounding Mists D6. D5 is still a problem. D8 is a problem. I feel like that's my best moves there. But those are things. Those are not things. And then I have not done anything on board C. If I reclaim all, I get one more energy, except it's about the same energy versus doing double presence. But I'd have both of these cards here. I could play Paralyzing, Confounding, Boon, Gift, and River's Bounty. Does that hit thresholds? I think it hits thresholds. Yeah, I'd have 3 suns. Every other non-paralyzing fright card is a water. No, I won't have 3 suns. What am I talking about? I would have 2 suns. So no, I don't hit all the thresholds. But I get another power card out of that, which could be a free card with sun on it.
Wait, you definitely don't need Lightning Spoon this turn. Or if I do it this
I mean, I might want Lightning Spoon. I haven't, I might reclaim Slowk Powers. I don't know. I mean, if you have a better use for Lightning Spoon. Oh, you have Elemental Boon. Does that change anything? I don't know. I was gonna say, how did you play 6 cards? I did not realize Lightning can play 6 cards.
Oh yes. Lightning gets absolutely insane.
I was like, wait a minute, did my game glitch? And it did get the information that she recalled a card? Nope, Lightning's just crazy.
Yes, you can. Minion prime number. When you click on the decks, you can see what's still in the deck and what's in the discard.
Unless you were asking, can I click on it so you can see it? Yeah, if I were to take a minor here, what are the chances I would find a card with sun and water on it? Encompassing Ward, but it costs energy, and it doesn't play Confounding Mists. Actually, are there any free cards, I guess is the better question. Any free cards with sun and water on them? The answer is no. But if you're giving me elemental boon, then it's actually, I don't really need the sun and water as much. So then it's just a question of like, I mean, I'm playing Paralyzing Fright and Confounding Mists anyway.
Ooh. Wait, so I'm just forgotten. I'm supposed to be actually checking what I can actually do with all these powers. Whether or not I can do enough to stop C4, or do I need
Shatter Homesteads? Do I still have
No, can I stop C1 without Indomitable Claim?
Oh, okay. I see. I still have Spur on, but that doesn't give you enough energy. Except I have Spoon. No, that does give you enough energy. Okay. Well, you're playing Claim. Oh, but I can't play Spur on. Damn it.
Yeah, I need to play Indomitable Claim.
I mean, I can have you play Indomitable Claim by playing Boon of Vigor and Spur on, but then I don't have energy to play both Confounding Mists and Paralyzing Fright. But if that is a lot easier to make work than, like, removing all of your cards and playing one major power, maybe it's better.
Okay.
Like, if D2 blights, that's okay because, like, I don't need that Sacred Site. I can do Paralyzing Fright in D6. Or no, yeah, but in this play I'm not doing Confounding Mists, right? So I do Paralyzing Fright. I could do Confounding Mists instead. It would be the same effect, basically. Just moves a town out, and it's cheaper. And that lets me play more powers. So if I don't reclaim all, then the one element I'm missing out of this is earth. Earth and water. Except I guess you have Boon, but Boon helps you hit thresholds too, and you probably want sun and air. Or not fire and air, rather.
I would like fire and air.
Yeah,
but,
so if I reclaim Gift of Power, I hit thresholds. So Sacred Site.
But if I don't hit fire and air, but can hit something equally as valuable for you, it's, for me, fire and air is upgrading from a town kill to a city kill. If giving it to you gets you further into more stuff, then we'll do that instead.
It's not gonna do super much, I don't think, is the problem. I'm gonna go into the sands. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Yeah, so I'm playing these cards. I currently need water and earth.
Okay.
Any of the cards I reclaim has water on it, so that's not the problem. So if you do earth and fire and air, then we hit both of our thresholds, basically.
Okie dokie.
Because I don't have any, like, power thresholds happening here. So now the question is, what am I playing? I can play any of these cards because I have the energy. So would Sky Stretches do anything? All my powers are fast except for Massive Flooding. If I speed up Massive Flooding, I do have Flash Floods. I don't think that, like, prevents a build in D6. It allows me to kill C3, which stops one blight. But I assume, like, Rights is going into C4.
C4?
Yeah. Is that why you have the check mark there?
I have no idea why I have check marks anywhere.
It's been 15 years since we put check marks on this board.
Okay, so
Yeah, this is also not
you're
a check
giving
mark
me
anymore.
Boon of Vigor and that. So that is going to be covered.
Mm-hmm.
I will be giving myself Lightning's Boon. So yes, I can kill the town there and cover that one.
It does need rights in order to prevent the high immigration build. Right?
Yes, it does.
I was just asking if that was your plan.
There's that in there. So that's... No, actually, I'm probably going to lob that into... Oh, no, wait, no, I can't. There's no Dahan there. Yes, actually, putting that there is a good idea because that stops the a city build.
I mean, if you're killing the town, there won't be a city there, but they are building and ravaging, which is why I was saying stopping that build makes it work better. I'm just wondering. I don't think Sky Stretches then works if you're booning yourself. You have enough heirs, so... River's Bounty or Wash Away then? Lands, Wetlands builds. I guess I could do River's Bounty to get Dahan and D7, but that doesn't... I don't have defense. Really, I just need to kill D7 by my own effects.
If you can get Dahan into D7, there will be a Pact of the Joint Hunt.
Oh. Okay, well then that's good then. Right, we do have Pact. Alright, so it's River's Bounty then. Cool. So I just need an Earth off of Elemental Boon.
Okay. So Elemental Boon. So
Oh, right, this is me. Aha!
Yep, fire, air, and earth.
Done. Okay, I gave you your energy, so now I can spur you on.
Excuse me, don't complain.
Boon of Vigor and Spur on is such a great combo.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, both ways it works really well. I can have you do Spur on first, and then Boon gives you an extra energy, or I can Boon you first, and you can afford to play a major power. It's so great. Yeah, so Confounding Mists here. I could just defend 4, and then it's not doing anything. Is there any reason to push invaders? I guess I can push an invader into D7, and then Hyperinate helps that out, I guess. Alright, I guess that was going to be... Yeah, that was going to be a thing. But we're gonna have Pact in there.
That gives us fear when we do it. Wait, no, that didn't go back far enough, so... Dolphin, can we get another undo?
I did it.
Yay! Now I can do this fight. So life funds protection there, so we get the fear. And we Voracious Goods.
Oh, I see, okay. I guess there's a chance that, like, the fear card says defend 3 in all lands, so I should do Flash Floods in D2 with the chance that that land doesn't blight. Although there are a bunch of trouble mountains still, but... I don't have any plans for those. They're just gonna do things. I guess the Ravage in D5 is gonna end up in a cascade somewhere. That's gonna be fun. I don't need Sacred Sites in D4 and D2. I guess the D4 one is seeing C3, but D7 sees D6 now.
Oh, I didn't see D5. Oh well. Oh wait, no, I can solve D5 now.
Okay. That's good.
So, I can give you Lightning's Boon for River's Bounty and Massive Flooding, and then it'll have to be Patch of the Joined Hunt and Slow Phased.
Does Massive Flooding do anything, though? Or River's Bounty? I guess there's no harm in using River's Bounty. You don't have any other powers you can use? Right, you only have Pact and that.
Patch of the Joined Hunt, which...
You don't want that. Yeah, I don't want to do, like, Massive Flooding in D7 or something. I guess I could do it in D4, and then there's not going to be a city there. Any other Ravage that might get any benefit? I don't think so. I could, like, do it in C7, because that's blighting right now. This land.
Yep. I think that is good.
Doesn't kill the city, but, like, the Dahan that survives kills the city, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's an event. It's possible that we get Defend for Dahan, which solves that land. I think. Alright, you good?
Yep. Channel level 3. On each board, choose a land with... Who's...
Invaders do 3 damage to Dahan there, and ignoring defend powers. That's rude. How close are we to fear victory? We are 23 fear away. Because England has 1 million fear cards. Reckless offensive is a thing this turn as well. And that's going to be going off in D7 and in C1. Okay, so I'll hit that, but these are important decisions here. If you target C7, then the retaliation doesn't work.
Yeah.
But if you hit C1, then that land isn't going to be reckless offensive, which is perhaps better because that would be a cascade blight, so that's fine. And then here, I can't stop the reckless offensive in D7. But I think D4 is fine. East deal damage in the one land that they can deal damage in. And then this happens. So this is fear, right? Yeah. So 2 cities then. All right. Can we survive this turn? We're still a healthy island, though. Strife in different land with 2 invaders. Invaders with strife deal damage to other invaders. Each invader with strife deals damage. There's no more strife on the board, though, right?
Yeah.
But this does mean that, like, the D8 Ravage is dealt with. Strife the city kills Explorer Town.
Yep.
And then if I strife the city in C7, that doesn't blight. Oh, but it has... Oh, it doesn't have 2 or more. Okay, never mind.
I would say strife one of the cities in either C1 or C2. That way they'll kill another city.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go for C2 because that's the more immediate problem. There's no choose for me button here. Simultaneous votes. That does give us another fear card, which is good. The effects of fear continue to be felt by the invaders.
Each player removes an explorer or town from any land. So there's nothing here that's going to change a ravage. So instead we will change a build. That will prevent a city build.
Yeah, I think that's true. I'll do the same here because we already had the plan for D7. Move up to 3 health worth of invaders from a land without city. This is not helping with C7 or D8, by the way. Well, no, D8's all. It's not helping with C7. How much blight are we at right now? 2 with the cascade. The cascade's here. What's the other one that's blighting? C3, yeah. We're still waiting on something to solve that.
Actually, D7. That will actually stop a build as well.
It will, you're right.
Actually, it will stop too because it won't build in D1 either.
True. It is really powerful.
Skip next scroll, but still reveal a card.
Okay, well that
Ooh, okay.
sort
That's
of doesn't
big.
do anything. All right, now we are blighting now.
Yep.
So there are fear cards that add a town and a city to a land without anything, I believe. There's fear cards that, or blight cards that say remove something. I don't know. I don't know what's better here. I think we should ravage in the lands that aren't doing anything first.
Yeah.
Which is now all on your board, so maybe you do it in the Cascade land in the event that it's a fear card that says destroy presence. Yep. And then we could, you know, cascade to a land that would lose the presence anyway. Ooh,
Acorn Letters Spirits.
It's my favorite.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to guess that you'll want Encompassing Ward.
I will accept Encompassing Ward, because I know that's the right elements.
Yes. There's also Portents of Disaster and Enticing Splendor. I think Portents of Disaster is probably the best one for me because it's got
yeah, Enticing Splendor doesn't do much for me.
Yeah.
Importance of the Disaster doesn't do much for me either. Yep, so I use the Spirit Island card catalog to double check those things. Yeah, Encompassing Ward is beautiful. That is literally all of my thresholds. Yep. Unfortunately, we are now cascading.
So we're cascading into stand because I had an extra presence there anyway.
Makes sense.
Unfortunately, we now only have 2 blight.
Yep. Encompassing Ward does help a bit with this next Ravage, though. because I am in a number of wetlands. I'm in a number of sands. Not all the sands, though. I'm in
Okay,
2
so
sands.
we have 1 slow power.
Yeah, I got
In
nothing.
hand.
Our original plan has been foiled because,
Yeah, so the question is, do we want to do D3 or D4? Because either
well,
way,
the thing
it clears
is,
up
I have
time.
encompassing. Well, I guess I could encompassing you. It's not just me. Could be you.
Yeah.
So, sands, wetlands.
I think we are slightly better doing D4.
Yeah, because your board doesn't have any good targets for this. It only gathers 1, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, Minion Prime number, we still have that plan. We're also looking at a possible fear victory because we have not much time to finish.
What if instead of
And
doing this for the intended effect
we
of
need
damage,
12.
we do this in preparation for the Ravage to defend and have Dahan kill things? Because with
Okay.
Encompassing Ward, D4 and D3 are taken care of pending the event. It's,
Okay.
I don't, John doesn't like being 1 damage over, and neither do I, but it's another one of those turns where our focus is stretched thin. But if I do defend 2, that defends 3 of these lands that are ravaging. It like takes care of this one, and this one. Which leaves this. Because this is also done. Because they're done. Let me remove these. Yeah, so that board's clear. This board's clear.
Okay.
Yeah, so it just leaves.
In that case,
Yeah, those. But if I do Confounding Mists here, then this works.
So I would say pull then the guy out of C7 into C8. Kill the Explorer, and then he'll...
If I do it in the C5, I can do Hyper Innate to kill the city with the damage it's dealt by the Dahan, is one thought. Maybe.
You've already used Hyper Innate.
I mean, not this turn, but next turn. But actually, they would also build a city in C8, so yeah. So I killed the Explorer.
Yeah. Okay, I had to click on damage for that as well.
It's weird, because I chose the land in the Dahan, but you chose the damage. Right, so... I do have a Paralyzing Fright, I guess, but... Does Paralyzing Fright help us this turn? I guess I could Paralyzing Fright in C2. And then the only problem they had is C6. We lost the check marks because of time passes, but... These are the ones that are still in dispute right now.
Okay, so I have...
Yeah, so Paralyzing Fright is just too good for me to go for another major, or do I go for another major? That might be better. I think I'd do another major. I have 1,000,000 power cards. I should just do major. I'm not in the mountains. I'm barely in a jungle. Does Flow Like Water do exciting things?
Not particularly. So we need 12 fear to win, which I think is a lot easier than killing all the cities.
Are we actually? Are we just at 12 fear?
6. Yep.
Oh snap! Okay, well in that case, then I should try to hit the threshold on paralyzing fright for 8 fear, and then just get 4 more fear after that.
Okay. In that case, do you need elemental boon to get?
This doesn't do anything, right? So I don't even do this one. I could take... Oh, I can't afford that, though. I'll take Tiger's Hunting in the rare event that I decide that makes sense. Gift of Power... Well, I guess it's free. Well, what? I'm not gonna play, what? Confounding Mists. If we're going for fear. So this one... And I need another Earth and another Air, which is handled simply with Sky Stretches, which means that slow powers that generate fear are also good now. Although you also exist by yourself, but this is a fear card. Or fear, singular. And that's what I'm playing, I guess. So to answer your question, no, I don't need the... I guess Sky Stretches means that massive flooding gives us fear. Yeah, alright, we won! Congratulations! We did it! GG. This was the best Blight card that did nothing.
It has done more than you'd think.
I mean, it did nothing for me even this turn. I didn't even need it for elements. Actually, I guess technically, yeah, it hit the paralyzing fright threshold. Yeah, okay, never mind. It did do something.
Have you reached all your thresholds?
Yep.
Fine, I'll let you speak.
So now we just do whatever and we win.
Yeah. Ooh. Damn it, I didn't notice that. I could have had the indomitable claim.
Oh, you could have had that threshold, which would be
Yeah.
more fear. I paralyzing frighted there also, but doesn't matter. Find a way to lose, Seamus. I dare you. Boon only gave 6 energy. Yeah. Boon of Vigor only gave Lightning 6 energy this turn. It's the worst. I think this is the most potent Boon of Vigor I've ever had. Not to say that it's not been great in the past, but I think that it's probably given like 30 energy this game.
Yep, it gave me an awful lot of energy.
Game over victory. We did it!
Yay!
7 cards. Oh, I see what you're saying. 7 cards played. But the thing is that one of those cards was from the Blight card that said treat it as if it was played, but that's actually a question.
Score!
Perfect! Yes! We did
Oh,
it!
goodness.
All right, thank you for watching our last ever Spirit Island Saturdays. We've reached perfection. We have a score of 54. There's no going upwards from here. There are not Blight cards on this. That's rude. I can't check the fear card there, or the Blight card there. Yeah, I think technically, like, that card doesn't count as being played by the spirit. Except it does, but it doesn't. I don't know. So maybe there was a bug there. I don't know. We'll have to review the tapes afterwards to check it at this point. That's really weird. It looks like the two Dahan are hanging out in the ocean on my board.
Yep, no, I've got that as well.
Just, I guess Ocean made a cameo appearance at the end of this game to steal some Dahan for some quick noms. A midnight snack. Yeah, 54 points because we got 9 from the 18 living Dahan. So we actually profited 6 Dahan this game. That's cute. And then -1 for the 2 blight on the island. So my blight removal that turn didn't matter. But so it goes. But it was perfection, and therefore we can't do any better. Also, we won, which means we did everything exactly correctly. You can't argue with us on any of our plays.
I was actually a bit worried about that one. I wasn't sure.
You cut out at the end. You weren't sure what?
I wasn't sure we were going to win that one.
I wasn't too worried until we got the Blight card because, if the Blight card was one of the 5 Blight per player ones, we would have had a lot of ground left still. So yeah, it got a bit hairy once we were at 2 Blight on the Blight side, but once we realized we were 12 fear away from winning, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting to stage 3 and that was a bit rough because we were stretched then, but we managed to solve a lot of the problems pretty easily, mostly because of Indomitable Claim, I guess. So, yes, moral of the story.
Absolutely valuable.
Moral of the story is Indomitable Claim is always the correct power to pick. If you ever see it alongside any other powers, ignore those powers.
I'm not a huge fan of Indomitable Claim. Definitely, I would say second most valuable card in this game. Honestly, Boon of Vigor was more valuable because that let me keep playing it.
Yeah. I got so much utility out of Boon of Vigor this game.
Yep.
I mean, I guess to be fair, like most of the time when I play River, I'm alongside spirits that already have millions of energy, and so like it's not really been too exciting to play Boon for someone that has 15 energy already, but Lightning, of course, is the one spirit that benefits the most because of the combination of multiple card plays, but very little energy to play them with in general, so. Yeah. River and Lightning, best duo since River and Ocean.
Yeah, very much fun.
All right, so I don't presume that Seamus wants to do another game after 2.5 hours.
No, I want to go and get food.
All right, Seamus wants to get the hell out of here, so we will wrap things up now. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your stay. This was Spirit Island Saturdays with Logic Dolphin and Seamus the Hug Monster. John is currently doing a squash tournament and will be out of the running for the next couple weeks, at least on Saturdays. I think he's still good for Tuesdays. So it will just be me and Seamus and maybe Jeff, or maybe someone who wants to claim the 20,000 points Handelabra award to be a guest on Spirit Island Saturdays. You can do it. I believe in you. You can play alongside us. And we are also welcoming of all skill levels. You don't need to be an expert Spirit Island player to play with us. And if you don't want to play higher level adversaries, that's also totally okay. We'll play within your comfort levels. But we like people. We like hanging out with people. We like to chat. We like each other sometimes. Minion prime number is halfway there. All right. Well, keep watching our streams. Participate in any of the predictions. We didn't actually do one today. Well, we never actually do on Spirit Island Saturdays, but John always does one on Handelabra Live for whether he wins or loses. We should probably remember to do that here, but that's like...
We should.
Yeah. We will try to do that in the future. I'll also try to do it on my Dolphins Dive on Monday. I will be back on Monday. I've had a couple weeks off for various reasons. This past week was my birthday. 3 weeks ago was the final exam for my 8-week class. But now I will be back on Monday at 7 p.m. playing Sentinels of the Multiverse, most likely, and we'll see what goes there. Tuesday is Handelabra Live, Friday is Luck of the Seamus, Saturday Spirit Island Saturday, and Sunday Tales from the Archive with another letdown. Handelabra products include Sentinels of the Multiverse, Bottom of the Ninth One Deck Dungeon, And's End, and Spirit Island. I say this so quickly that I don't know if you are able to recognize the individual games in there. I just have this down like pat. I have it memorized. I can say it all at once. But there are 5 great Handelabra products that you can find at handelabra.com. You can also find us online at various places like twitter.com/logicdolphin, or Discord is where Seamus lives and nowhere else after leaving social media.
The only other thing I'm on is Facebook, and I don't give out my Facebook details because I'm only on that for a couple of groups. And as soon as I can get off it, I will.
I technically still have a Facebook, but I don't do anything with it, and I might as well just shut it down. But I also don't want to like lose contact to various like people I met in college and whatnot, who I also don't talk to anymore these days anyway, so it doesn't matter. But you know how it is, you know.
Yeah.
It's the last connection with real life. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I will see you all guys in the future. That made a lot of sense. All right, have a good night.